Hey, I'm Veronica. Today we're going to be talking about removing obstacles to get your desire. How do we tear down those walls? How do we access it? In a lot of my videos, I talk about feeling everything's open in your heart. Even if you may not have open access to it, you can still feel it open from within. So how do we get to that place of feeling it as open? So I wanted to do a short little visualization, meditation, whatever you want to call it. And I do think that it's always important to get into a calm state of mind whenever you are getting ready to meditate or visualize. So let's just start with a good little technique that can help you really feel like you can access your desire, because your desire doesn't have to be separate from you. It doesn't have to be far away from you. These obstacles do not have to exist. So whenever you have an obstacle, for example, if you're trying to be in a relationship with someone else and maybe you're stuck in the friend zone, maybe they're currently in a relationship, maybe they're not talking to you, maybe you're blocked on social media, and that feels very restrictive. It feels like your situation is very closed off. Like there's all these walls between what you want and you right now. So it feels like there's this huge blockade, like blocking you. And you can see these things with your eyes, like you can see obstacles right now. If you're trying to manifest something, you know that there's certain obstacles standing in the way, and you wonder, how on earth can these things go away? The first thing you need to do is feel them as different from within. So inside of your heart, you do not have to feel this wall up. And a great imagination is to, well, close your eyes, or you could just imagine with your eyes open. Some people like to do that better, and that's fine. Either technique is fine. But basically, in your head, you're going to imagine this huge wall blockade. It could look like the Great Wall of China. It could look like a wall going up into the sky. It can look like pretty much any kind of wall that you would associate with the obstacles that are standing in your way. Then what I want you to do is, instead of thinking of yourself as small and meek, as small and meaningless, as small as and hopeless, you're going to instead imagine yourself as towering and huge and like this powerful giant. Almost like if you're a woman, you're like, some sort of superhero, maybe like Wonder Woman or something. If you're a guy, you can imagine yourself as a superhero. You're tall and towering and powerful. And you're making your way up to the wall. And you're going to use your hands, and you're going to kind of like claw at the wall. And you're going to imagine taking like handfuls of whatever the wall material is. It could be an actual material. It could just be globs of whatever. But you're going to imagine pulling at it and picking at it and tossing it aside. And then you're going to imagine doing this for a little bit of time. It's going to feel so freeing because you're pulling at it. You're starting to break down the obstacles. And maybe, in your head, you can sort of peek through and suddenly you see kind of an opening. Like maybe the rest of the wall is still up, but maybe there's like a little hole and a little opening, and that gives you hope to keep pulling at it even more. And pretty much what the idea of the visualization, for as long as you want it to go, is this idea of finally reaching the point where those walls don't exist, and you can step over where that wall was, and you can suddenly be in the same realm of space as this desire, whether it's a relationship, whether or not it's a perfect job, whether or not it's a ton of money that you need to pay off something or go on your dream vacation, whatever it may be. But you're stepping in the realm of space where you can access your desire, where you can be at one with it. That ugly wall that was standing there, those obstacles, they no longer exist. And now within your heart, you can feel it as open and free flowing and no longer focusing on those obstacles, because you've just torn them down and tossed them aside. In fact, you've tossed them over there. They've kind of dissolved in a sense. So this is a really great way to imagine. If you need something tangible to think about, you can associate these obstacles, just lump them into one category. But the point of the exercise is that you're suddenly becoming powerful. You're a superhero. You're no longer this small and meek person looking up against these horrible obstacles. because obstacles don't have to exist. They can go away. It's not really your job to specifically orchestrate them and make them go away, but it's your job to believe they can go away. And again, that happens from within first. It can't happen on the outer until that has happened inside of yourself. So I hope that this helped. I am Veronica. You can email me at veronicaisles@gmail.com. I do have coaching available, veronicaisles.com. I do have a secret sale happening right now. The link is below, veronicaisles/html/secret sale 11/14, which is today's date, .html. And I hope that you have a lovely day, and I will be back soon for more. We'll do a Q&A session again soon, and I will get to your questions at some point too. If you haven't subscribed yet, please sign up. Look forward to frequent uploads. And we are nearing my 200th video, which I'm super excited about. I'm going to do that live. So do join the fun for that, and I hope you have a lovely day.